From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the New York Giants. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They begin with a run by Miller. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
In today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold a team under 100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 times out of 100. And the one game you lose, you'll know who to blame.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. You talk about this Giant defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Fields. That is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 43. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Biggie. Go, fish.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
shift to cruise.
Throwing Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there at 20 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Woodland, Woodland, gold, Woodland, gold, Woodland, gold, Woodland.
In motion right, Campbell. Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Harris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Powering his way forward. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
11.
Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Anthony Schwartz, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. It's quite a unit, number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. To throw is Fields. And that will be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Rita. Ladybug.
Now Jones. His throw incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass.
Wide shift to Cruz.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Great.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Giants hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 44 yards rushing for him now. His first 2 carries in the ballgame. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
South salad.
On 1st down, Jones. This will be caught just inside the 10. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Goldfish. Bama. Hey, alert.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 14-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. On the counter, it's Miller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Again, it's Miller. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Now it's Miller running right. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Now it's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go,
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Extend. You got a mini base. Why not?
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. After the penalty, it's Miller. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the 50, here's Fields. Going up top for Miller. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Timberland. Troy. Dom Capers. Cockroach. Great. Apple.
Jones on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, but sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Gold River! Gold River! Apple, apple, apple!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this is into the hands of Campbell downfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Gold North Salad! Gold North Salad! Triple right Pacino! Triple right Pacino!
Back to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Cam. Easy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. And award that sack to Boogie Basham.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Inside handoff now, Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Here's Fields. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Rita.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Goldfish.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's got room. And he is is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Other side, other side.
Back to throw. Jones. This one goes ground and through the air. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Giants 21, Bears nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line.
3-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Hey, 10. Go.
Fields now to throw. Got an open man. It's Schwartz. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. Back to throw. Fields. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go. EQ. Extend.
On 1st down, Fields targets Miller here on the out route. He's got him. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. To the air again, Fields. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
He wants it all for the end zone. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing the game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's Jones. A final shot before break. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Here comes Darius Slayton from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Gold gutter, gold gutter, gold gutter. South salad, south salad, south salad, south salad. Gold dog, dog, dog.
Now Jones on first and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Bama, Bama, Bama.
Operating from the gun. Jones escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Gold gutter, gold gutter.
Here's second and 10.
Gold gutter. Timberland, Timberland, Timberland.
Barkley inside handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Now Jones going to change it up here. Jones now to throw on third down. Pass taken in by goes, big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking to throw. Jones. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 28-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 70 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Hey, kill! 47.
Now it's the backup Prescott. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Everybody kill! Hey, 47.
Prescott from the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Here we go. Timberland.
And now they'll shift things around. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Staying on his feet. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
They'll run it again with Miller. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and they have the football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jones looking to change the play. Jones following the fumble recovery. He'll throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Biggie, 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 Biggie. Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 1st down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Prescott. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
1st down, Chicago.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Slayton going to take it from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Why shift the crew?
Throwing Jones. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Timberland.
Now Jones on third down. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Here's Jamie Gillen now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Fielded at the 33. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Kill. 47. Here we go, 46.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Now Jones wants to change it up. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Paris Campbell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Gano the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Bears 7.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Okay, here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Wide shift to Crude. Crude.
Running left, it's Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 38 yards. And the Giants have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point try, good by Gano. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Here we go.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. Prescott now. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Bears 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Slayton going to take it from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
North salad.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 27-yard line.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
Elsa.
In motion right, Campbell. Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 yards and a giant first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jones going to change it up here. Jones now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Campbell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and a couple. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Shifts by him. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Jones throw complete here to Waller. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
Elsa. Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Flick right.
Now Jones. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Gano now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team.